Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you all are doing good. Now we are going to learn about additional indexing parts which we have left away with pandas. We will talk about that and let us start with the talk. Now we will understand, guys, we have few more additional indexing concepts, how to fetch index. We will understand them. So this is where I have loaded my index. Again, I want my index column should be app name. So I have kept the similar way. And I got my output and my index now is my app underscore name. Now let me show you the data dot shape. I have 2514 rows and 14 columns. Now we'll see one after another what we are trying to do. Now what I want to access a single value using IAT. Now let us see. So what it is saying, I have my row 1. Where is it? Yeah. This is my row 1. This is my row 1. This is 0th row. This is first row. This first row, I want the second column's output. This is my navigation it is giving me, right? Now, this is saying that your row 1 and column 2 value, your navigation. So, like with this IAT, you can get a particular point or particular value of that data set. Now, we will see how to use pop method to remove a specified column from data frame. Okay. Now, let us see. I don't want to remove it, but I just, I want to show you. Cannot remove it because it is going to impact my whole data frame. But however, I want to show you that how can we do it. See, you want to save the data frame in new one, right? So you can just give review ID underscore column, and with pop method, I am using pop method. And I am saying that I want to remove my review underscore ID. Okay, and I want to fetch my head of it. Let me run it and show it. So you can see, guys, my review ID is gone now. And whenever I'm just printing my head, I am not able to see my review ID there. So after app name, my review ID was there, right? So it is not there. So if you want to remove some unwanted, this is helpful for removing unwanted columns from your data set. If you have unwanted columns, you can do in this way. Then, okay, I want to know, yeah, it got changed. Like what? Now it is saying me that this column, review ID column, is this thing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are my review ID column, and we have removed it now. Not there. This is a summary of that. Now we have something called access. What my access is doing? My access is going to give me the cross section or related to that particular key, or here we are passing it as a key. You can see here data.access. I am saying that my key or my value, like I want to fetch all my data based on that particular Netflix. This is how we can do it. Again, it is another way of indexing, guys. These all are way of indexing. Okay. Again, I want to fetch only one single column. We can do that by giving that square brackets, right? Okay. This is your different columns, guys, for particular app name, right? This is how we can pass it. We have key as a property of access method, and by using assigning key, you are saying that I want to fetch only that particular cross section of that particular data set, right? If you want to know the shape, what is the shape we got? What is that? You can just simply come here and you can assign it to some other XS data, and you want to know access data dot head, that you should be able to get only head part, like 5 rows should be able to see, and you want to know the shape, access data dot shape. I have only 62 rows, guys, and 13 columns, right? Because one column we have removed, review ID, we have removed it. That's why it is 13 column. Otherwise, it is a 14 columns. Now, we will see the get method. So, what my get method is doing, guys, pandas get method is used to get item from object for given key. Okay, and the key could be one or more than one data from column. That means you can pass multiple like this, like one more becoming them, one more should be like this. Okay, and you can do like this. So here basically I'm saying that I want my review text column, right? Only my review text column. So this is how we can get with get method also we can get your column, right? Okay, so here I'm saying okay, I am getting my review text for these app names, so it is giving me my review text for that particular column. Now we will see next one, which is ease in. What my ease in is doing, it is a powerful tool, okay, for filtering and selecting data within the data frame based on some specified conditions. So here I am saying, okay, here I am saying ease in. Again, ease in means what it is, guys. It is the Boolean condition, right? It's the Boolean condition. You want to check whether it is there or not. It is there or not. So here I want. So here I want to fetch my verified purchase. Okay, my verified purchase. Whether my verified purchase, inside my verified purchase, do we have false present or not? So let's take it separate one. Okay, so here if I'm going to get the filter one dot head, still app name I cannot. Giving app name I need to change my data set. Okay, let me give a comment, then after that show you this example. So you can see, guys, I am able to get my verified purchase, and where whichever things are there like false condition, I'm getting it. Now I want to know filter one dot shape. What is the shape I'm getting? I'm getting 2540. 2540 should not be the output. How many false are there? Is it changing everything to false? Okay, we will see another example for better clarity. Let me comment it out and let me show you this example, which will make you more understandable, because that is a confusing thing. Is again true and false. How many true and how many false are there? Now, we copy this and I comment it out, and I want to modify my text to back to original one, and then now I will go back. Now I'll go back and I want to print my head. So here I'm saying that my app name should be there, and my app name, like whether Google Drive, Netflix and MX players are there or not, based on that it should filter out. So it is giving me true, false, right? False. That means, okay, that means it is giving you all true and false only. Wherever it is encountering whether it is having Google Drive in that app name, it is giving me true. And wherever it is not, like whether Google Drive, Netflix or MX, in those places it is giving me true, else it is giving me false. If I'll remove this and run it, see, I'm getting all like everywhere, but wherever, however, only my interest is app underscore name, so I'm able to see true, rest all are coming false. Maybe that is why it is giving me false. Wherever true is there, it is giving me true, else all the places it is giving me false. That's where as we're not able to see the complete data, that kind of confusion arises. Okay, this one should make sense to you. See, all other things are coming false, However, only my app name is having wherever Google Drive is there and those places, that is coming true. Rest all are coming false. See, true. So this is how we can get your like filters, or you can say easen. By using easen method, we can get your filters. We can locate with this, guys, right? Filter dot shape. This little dot shape. Okay. Now we will see next example where it by using where how can we fetch the data. So where means what, guys? It is like I'm telling again here, it's a condition, right? Again, it's a condition. It is going to give you true or false, whether that particular column is having true value or rest going to make false, right? Now the same example on top side, I want to fetch the verified purchase, okay, where my data should be device type, like my device type should be Windows Phone, and that should be true, right? So with this I am saying that, okay, wherever my device type called Windows Phone, I need the verified purchase for those things. So you can see I'm able to get my output like this. My app name is Signal. Okay, so those are true, right? Now let me comment it out, show you, comment this out and show you the exact thing. Here, length is 413, that means only 413 rows I'm able to get, and these are your indexes, right? These are indexes. Now I want to know the complete data. How can I get? This is how you can get. See, I'm able to get complete data. Now I have the whole rows or whole columns and whole rows which are affected with this. My device type is Windows Phone. Let me take you to the device type. There is my device type. See, all my device type Windows Phone is coming and verified purchase is true. These data I am getting. All data I am getting, right? This is how we can get your, by using where condition you can get. However, if you want to get particular column, you can just do like this and you can get your particular column, right? Similarly, here in the below example, I have shown that, okay, these are my true condition. With false condition also, I am able to get my output. These are again, guys, all filtering and indexing. So if you want to fetch particular things, these are the easiest way to get it. These are the different methodologies to get it. And like I said, I am covering everything. I'm not leaving anything behind. I'm covering everything. Now we will understand how to use mask. So what my mask function is doing is returning an object of same shape. Object of same shape corresponding to the entries, and where the condition is false, otherwise rest all are going to be the object. Let us see like that theory with some example how to get. I want my rating, right, to be masked wherever my rating is 5. It should be masked to 4.5. So if you want, so this is very beneficial if you want to modify some of the values in the column, some of the values of the column to some other value. This is a easiest method to do that by using mask. So here I'm saying, okay, my rating should be masked wherever my rating is 5, that should be replaced, or that should be masked to 4.5. That means I am masking them for 5 value over 4.5, and I am saying that I am replacing to 4.5. And if I'm getting the head of it, see, before, if you see the original data set, so let me show you the original data set head. It's here for you. data dot head 20. If you see your original data set, let me get the rating only. So this is how you can get your rating. If you will see your rating, see here in 5, in row 5 I have 5, right? Let me show you that. My row 5 is changed to 4.5. So this is a efficient way. This is an efficient way to modify your data. If you want to modify to something else, this is an efficient teams in mask method. Then we have something called insert. What my insert is doing, guys? Insert is going to insert a new column to the index, to the particular index, wherever you want to insert that column. So here I am saying that I want to insert app quality column. Okay, I want to insert app quality column on 14th column index. So this is your column index, guys. I have 14 columns. That means my column index should be 0 to 30. Now I am giving 14 as my index number, and I am saying my app quality should be inserted at that place and it should be filled up with 100. Now let me show you that. So I have taken tail just to show you an example, and you can see all my rows are coming review ID, then user ID, app name, and everything I'm getting. And if you'll see, my app quality is come. My app quality is 100. It got inserted. So this is how you can insert a separate column. You want to add any new column. This is the way you can do. You can insert. Use insert, and you can insert, and you can fill the value for that point of time. Later point you can come and you can modify the values of the data set. These are the different ways of additional indexing and filtering out, guys. So we have completed this part. We will go through the other pandas concepts in our upcoming video. Thank you. That is all for now. We will understand further topics of pandas in our upcoming videos. We have so many other topics left. We will talk about it. Till that time, see you. Start subscribing, like, share your comments, share your valuable feedback. And till that time, see you. Bye.